So my name is Lewis Richards and I'm the Director of Studies for exam classes at LSI Portsmouth.
OET, what is it?
So the OET stands for the Occupational English Test, and it's an English exam that's designed for medical professionals, so doctors, nurses and so on, to prove their English level, mainly so that they can work in English-speaking countries as doctors or nurses.
And who is it for?
So it's aimed at people who are already qualified as, we're going to be running courses for nurses, but there are 12 different versions of OET. There's doctors, dentists, nurses and so on. So people who are already qualified as nurses, for example, but need to get the proof that their English is good enough to work with patients in English-speaking countries.
At the moment, what do they do?
So at the moment, most people who in this situation would take an IELTS exam, which is fine, and you can still do that. But the difference really is that IELTS is an exam that's taken by anybody who wants to prove their English level for study or for work, and it's not specifically medical related. And the OET is specifically related to medicine. So, for example, when you're doing the reading test of OET, the texts are medical articles, patient notes and things like that. The speaking test for OET, it's 2 role plays where you're role playing with an interlocutor who's a patient. So you're doing what you would do if you were actually doing your job. So it's very specific to medicine. That's the big difference.
And you said that it's marked slightly differently.
Yeah, so the interesting thing is that in the speaking test particularly, you're marked in 2 ways. One is the normal things, your grammar, your vocabulary, your pronunciation and so on. But you're also marked on your communication skills, so your ability to have empathy with patients, for example, to listen to them. Those kind of soft skills that you would really need when you're working with real patients are also tested, which I think is great.
And how is LSI getting involved in this?
So LSI has just become an official OET test centre, and actually we're the only test centre in this area of the south of England. We're going to have our first test on March the 16th, and we're also going to run courses, and we're going to run, to begin with, 1 week intensive OET preparation courses, so a 25-hour crash intensive course the week before each test. So you'd come and study from Monday to Friday intensively to prepare for the exam, and then you do your exam on the Saturday. We have 14 test dates. I think there's 14 test dates per year, and we'll have a course that runs for a week before each one.
And if you want more information?
Have a look on our website. We have an OET test page and an OET page for the courses.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.